What's up guys, I have a new Wanbo Vali1 projector and today we are going to do a full review of it. You know, we have tested some budget projectors from Wanbo before on our channel Tech Brothers, but that was a long time ago. The latest Wanbo projectors look very interesting and I am glad I have the chance to test one of them. So one of the features of the new Wanbo Vali1 is a 200-degree adjustable gimbal. You can quickly adjust the projection angle on the wall or on the ceiling. Other features of the new Wanbo projector include Full HD native resolution, 900 ANSI Lumens brightness, ASA 3.0 smart calibration such as autofocus, auto keystone, auto screen feed, and obstacle avoidance, as well as Android TV 11 operating system. So let's try to find out the pros and cons of the Wanbo Vali1 projector. I received the projector in this branded cardboard box, but it is actually just a shipping box. After opening it, we see a white retail box. There is the image of the Wanbo Vali1 projector on the front, as well as its main features. I have already told you about them. Now when you open this box, you will first see the instruction manual. It says that you should read this manual carefully before using the projector. Okay, we will do that. The projector is well packed in foam. Finally, we can take the projector out of the box, but before we talk about its design, let's find out what's available among the accessories. And there is a remote control, a power cable, and a replaceable filter. It looks like the Wanbo Vali1 doesn't have a fully sealed optical engine, and we need to clean or even replace the filter. We will check out how to do that a little later. On the other hand, I see that the projector has a lens protection cover. That's very good. Along with the lens on the front panel, a camera for automatic picture adjustment, such as autofocus, auto keystone, etc., an infrared receiver for remote control. The side panels have large grills for ventilation. I hope the projector is not too noisy or gets too hot. We will also check that later. The back panel has a speaker grill, as well as power button, headphone jack, HDMI port, and USB port. There is no power connector on the back, because it is located on the gimbal. This is a great solution, because you can smoothly rotate the projector up and down 200 degrees. So you can project the image on the wall at any angle and even on the ceiling. Overall, the gimbal is quite massive and sturdy. In addition, it doesn't slip on the surface thanks to the rubber pads at the bottom. There is also a 1/4-inch mounting screw that can be used for ceiling or even wall mounting, like these official pictures. However, I think it is also convenient to use just on a table, as I plan to do so. I promised you to find out about cleaning or changing the filter. It is much easier to do than I thought. You can see the gap on the right side of the projector. You just pull it to open the filter compartment. Now you can remove the filter and clean the dust or replace it with another one. I should also tell you about the size of the Wanbo Vali1 projector, because it is not very compact. Even without gimbal, the projector is quite big. Its dimensions are 250 by 230 by 180 mm. The weight is 3810 grams. Since the projector only has a power button, you will need a remote control. I see that this remote is for an Android system because it has Google Assistant button, as well as shortcuts to YouTube, Netflix, Prime Video and Disney+. Okay, let's take a look at the smart system already. The Wanbo Vali1 projector runs on Android TV 11 operating system. I prefer certified systems from Google, such as Android TV or Google TV, because they have licensed apps for streaming services, and they also get software updates. So the new Wanbo projector has Netflix, Prime Video, YouTube, and YouTube Music pre-installed. You can also go to the Google Play Store and download any other application. As I said, the apps of streaming services are official, so let's open them and check them out. Yes, it is the official Netflix app, and you can log into your account. The Prime Video app is also licensed. And finally, my favorite, YouTube, is also official from Google. Talking about settings, we can select the gear icon in the top right corner, but it is actually the Android TV system settings. There is nothing useful here for the projector. You need to press the button on the remote control to open the projector settings. First, there are image correction settings here, such as picture focus, auto keystone, for trapezoid, auto screen alignment, smart obstacle avoidance, display scale, and Keystone reset. We will talk more about that a little bit later. The Wanbo Vali1 also has picture settings that include color temperature and picture mode. In the sound settings, we can enable or disable the key volume, as well as select the sound mode. I will use the standard mode. The input menu has boot channel, game mode, HDMI control, and input source. Unfortunately, I don't have a gaming console, so I cannot check the game mode and latency on this projector. I also found the ARC option in the HDMI settings, so you can use the HDMI port for video and audio transfer. That's very good. The advanced settings on the Wanbo projector include projection mode, autofocus boot, autofocus move, auto keystone boot, auto keystone move, auto object avoid, and user calibration guide. Since we are back to autofocus and auto keystone, I have to say they work very well. I tilted the projector at different angles on the wall. And even on the ceiling, it always aligned the picture perfectly. It does take some time, though. For example, right now, it took about 15 seconds to complete auto keystone and autofocus. Back to the smart system feature. The Wanbo Vali1 has a built-in Chromecast, as well as dual-band Wi-Fi support. You can install the Google TV app on your iPhone or Android and control the projector without a remote, and that's very convenient.
It exhibits surface damage and its chute has been deployed. Any use as an escape pod for re-entry.
By the way, we can see that the smartphone is connected to the TV stick. This is because the Wanbo Vali1 is equipped with the Skywar's Leap L1 TV stick. I found the user manual from it on Google, and here we see even the remote is the same as ours. The projector also supports Bluetooth 5.0, so you can connect external devices to it, such as earbuds, speakers, gamepads, etc. My earbuds connected without a problem. However, I don't think you will need external speakers, because the built-in ones are really good. The Wanbo Vali1 features 6-watt speakers with a 500cc sound chamber. Yes, sound is an advantage of this projector. First of all, the speakers are loud, which is good for large rooms or outdoors. But most importantly, they have a powerful base. This projector is suitable not only for watching videos, but even listening to music. As you know, any projector has a cooling system. It is important to pay attention to fan noise when choosing a projector. The company says that the Wanbo Vali1 has the largest cooling fan among all Wanbo projectors, 10 cm in diameter and 3.3 cm in height. I thought the big fan would make a lot of noise, but it doesn't. This is actually one of the quietest LED projectors I have ever had. The noise level near the projector is 45 decibels. And it is about 40 decibels at a distance of 1 meter. Before we talk about image quality, let's look at the screen size. In the user manual, we see that the recommended screen size for the Wanbo Vali1 projector is between 40 and 130 inches. The distance from the screen to the projector is 1.2 to 3.9 meters respectively. I plan to use it with a screen size of about 85 inches. But I also tested the projector with a screen size of about 130 inches, and the quality is just as good. The Wanbo Vali1 has 1080p Full HD native resolution. The image is very clear and sharp. You know, if the text is readable, the resolution is really high. However, the maximum video resolution on YouTube is 1080p. This means that the projector doesn't support 4K video playback. Talking about colors, the contrast ratio of the new Wanbo projector is 3000 to 1. I think you will agree with me that the image is very rich in color. In my opinion, the brightness is even more important than resolution and contrast. The Wanbo projector has 900 ANSI Lumens, which is really high brightness for a budget projector. You can watch any video content in a dark room, including dark movies.
That he did not mention.
If you want or need to use a projector in a room with light, you will still see the projection well. But like any other projectors, the Wanbo Vali1 is designed to be used in a dark room, because the image quality is so much better.
Whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles, and warm woolen mitt.
Anything else on your person?
Brown paper packages, whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles, and warm woolen mitt.
Anything else on your person?
Brown paper packages.
Pacheco's the running back to start. Quick throw, caught. Diving up ahead to the 22-yard line is Hollywood Brown. Here's a 1st and 10 throw. And again, they complete it. Right back ahead to the 22-yard line is Hollywood Brown.
I suggest you watch a few more videos, and then we will move on to the conclusions.
Care to explain this?
Some creatures to a school. I was thinking.
I already know where the bodies are buried. I'm sick.
Because someone got kicked out of Hula. Say, here.
Boring here.
No. Dogs on the table.
Why not?
Because people eat off them.
Pacheco's the running back to start. Quick throw. Caught. Diving up ahead to the 22-yard
Been here for 18. The last 3 weeks, the Chiefs have tightened it up. They're in there.
Holding and faking the throw again, and he's tripped up for Pine.
Saw two, got through the lane. Austin Reed's had that shot right at the beginning.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
I forgot to tell you the price of the Wanbo Vali1. It is $279, but right now you can take a chance and buy the projector with an ALR projection screen for only $239. The offer is valid until May 13th. So the Wanbo Vali1 is a budget projector, but it has so many features. I like its design and gimbal. On the other hand, it is quite large, which makes it not portable. I always prefer Android TV or Google TV systems in projectors because they have certified apps. The smart ASA 3.0 technology with autofocus, auto keystone correction and obstacle avoidance works very well. It is not very fast though. But speakers and image quality are what really matter for any projector. In the Wanbo Vali1 they are very good. I would recommend this projector if you're looking for something under $300. Thank you for watching this video. See you soon!